Hindustan Aeronautics Limited share price is going down and down. People are quite worried, especially those who had applied for OFS, and unfortunately, they have got it. And now they have shares of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So what do they do now? Do they just sell everything and exit? Do they buy some more or just hold? For this, you need a detailed, simplified fundamental analysis, and that's what I'm going to give you in this video. If you see this, the enterprise value is greater than the market capitalization. This clearly shows that the company has less cash and more debt. As an investor, I would have never invested in such a company. But it's a PSU, it's not a private company. As it's a PSU, so you don't have to worry much about the debt. If you see the P ratio, it's 11.09. The number of shares, 33.44 crore. The PB ratio is 2.41. Face value is of rupees 10. Book value is of rupees 395.91. And the thing to watch out is dividend yield. It's 2.12%. It has increased a bit. As I was saying, that the company has more debt and less cash, but it's a PSU, so no worries. If you see the EPS, it's 85.92. That is quite a good sign. It's quite high. It's quite good. If you see the ROE, it's greater than 20%, and that's a very good sign. It's 22.23%. And also the ROCE is also greater than 20%. It's 29.74%. But since the company has a lot of debt, you can't consider ROE. You have to consider ROCE. If you see the profit growth, it's 11.38% and the sales growth is 7.42%. Both are very good signs. If you see the sales growth in details, in the last 3 years, it was 5.88%. But in the last year, it was 7.42%. It increased. It's a very good sign. And during the Atmanirbhar Bharat, it's certainly going to increase more and more. If you see the profit growth, in the last 3 years, it was 4.15, but in the last 1 year, it increased humongously to 14.55%. And as I was saying, during the Atmanirbhar Bharat, is going to go up more and more. If you see the ROE, in the last 3 years, it was above 20%. In the last year also, it was above 20%, but it hasn't increased much. And that's a sign to worry. And also in the ROCE, if you see, last 3 years above 20%, last 1 year above 20%, but the increase, you can't see much increase. That's a sign to worry. If you see the holdings, the promoters have 89.97%, the DII have 8.76%, the public have 1.26%. If you see the investment checklist, it is less than the intrinsic value, which is a good sign. It gives you greater return than FD rates. That's also a very good sign. Stock offers good dividend returns also. It is not in the overbought zone. That's also a very good sign. And the company has no red flags. I usually consider the RSI, Relative Strength Index. That's neutral, that's good. But if you see the value is 43.94, that's a thing to worry. I also see the money flow index, MFI, that's neutral, that's good. And I also see the MACD, that's also positive, that's also good. If we see the company's performance in 1 day's time, it has given a negative return of 3.49%. In 1 week's time, it has given a return of minus 23.79%. But in 1 month's time, it has given a profit 2.45%. 3 months' time, 59.36%, and 6 months' time, 30.29%. But what's remarkable is even during the COVID time, it has given profit. If we discuss about the delivery percentage, that's also decent, 40.43 as you can see. Now we'll discuss about the support levels. These are the two support levels, 892 and 824. If the price falls and breaks these two supports, it will keep falling down and down. But if it rebounds from these supports, you can apply the deep buying strategy for long term.